Dublin's pubs haven't developed an international reputation just because they're a good place to have a pint and a chat. The city's cultural and musical heritage are often intertwined with that of the pub. Now, we know that there's plenty of good live music venues around the city that we may overlook on this list, but we wanted to draw particular attention to a few places that are doing something original and contributing to the city's nightlife. This guide to the best live music venues in Dublin is sponsored by O'Hara's Craft Beer. Where best to start than in a place with a rich and recent history for live music? Whelan's on Wexford Street recently celebrated its 25th birthday as one of the premier live music venues in the city. They've played host to The Frames, Ed Sheeran, Damien Rice, and countless other massive acts who love to grace the stage. The Thomas House is 5 years old this year and proudly proclaims itself to be Dublin's best dive bar. Downstairs they have an intimate venue where you can see a variety of gigs that are probably unique to the venue. The lads that run the pub were themselves at one time promoters, so they have attracted big names from the world of ska, punk and other less widely served scenes in Dublin. The Ballroom in the Grand Social is an excellent place for a gig. They showcase reasonably big names on tour and also give opportunities to emerging acts to play for a captive and discerning audience. The venue hosts music 7 nights a week, and headlining the Grand Social signifies that you might just be a rising star on the Dublin music scene. Fans of metal and other alternative genres of music, Fibbers has been a home from home for several decades now. The main bar and downstairs in the venue have proved to be a meeting point for types of music that weren't always served in the city. This bred a community atmosphere around the venue that exists today. On the more traditional end of things, the Cobblestone in Smithfield does amazing work attracting some of the best traditional musicians in the country in for sessions. While the main bar may not be considered a conventional venue, their backroom plays host to more intimate gigs. Shin A on the Keys has been doing well with regards to live music for the last few years. It's a small stage, but the intimacy between the crowd and the audience makes it a fairly unique place to see a band. It's not just rock and indie acts playing here either. There's regular performances of jazz and bluegrass every week. Arthur's Pub on Thomas Street has some varied performances upstairs in their large function room area. You should really catch the Jawbone Collective sessions on Sundays. Opium on Wexford Street could be considered primarily a dance, techno and electronic type of venue where a lot of big name acts in those fields play. Downstairs in the Workmans Club is around the same size as the Grand Social and is an equally prestigious place to play for emerging acts. It's a pretty healthy musical culture we have in Dublin, and there's many more venues beyond this list to discover. Okay, so thanks for watching Dublin's guide to the best live music venues in Dublin. You can subscribe on Facebook, Twitter and YouTube. Thanks.